Hey, how's it going? It's Walsh here, sick as always. Welcome to another episode of my Diablo 4 hardcore run. So far, having a pretty good time. We're about to hit level 30. Well, we're close to hitting level 30, so I decided it was time to upgrade some gear. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm going to be honest with you. The gameplay so far has been very smooth. I've been having a good time. I have no idea what endgame is going to be like. I'm not saying the game is great. I'm not saying the game is bad. All I'm saying is right now in this moment, I'm just having fun. And I mean, what else can I ask for? Anyway, hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you near the end. I saw a little trigger notification saying that I found a stronghold, or I was like near a stronghold or something. So I decided to go check it out, look around, see if I could find it, and we did. Surprisingly, I was right next to it, but it like it didn't show. But I figured I'd go fight it. The last boss was like, it wasn't scary, but a couple of his moves did a lot of damage to me. So I was a little cautious with this guy, but to be honest with you, this one was a pushover. The last dude was way harder than this guy. This guy did no damage, never saw him hurt me at all. I stood in this stuff, didn't matter. It was a good time. And we got, oh, honestly, those boots aren't bad. Movement speed and a res, pretty good. That body armor sucks, but that's okay. Whatever. I wasn't like really doing this for the loot anyway. I'm mostly just here to do this. Bam. Watch me build a city in 5 seconds. Let's go. I don't really know like how much this helps me, but I did get a +1 skill point for all my characters. At least I believe it's all my characters. I'm still not really sure how that works. If I manage to beat the game, I'm gonna reroll another character just to see what kind of like buffs it is getting to see if it works that way. But I'm gonna stick to this character until it dies. That's the plan anyway. And hopefully it doesn't die. I decided to just stick to the main quest. I'm not doing side quests anymore. Like, it's not that they're not worth it. I just want to beat the game. You know, I want to try to beat the game, get to the end, see what happens, see if I can do it. I mean, I'm a little scared that Lilith is going to one-shot me because, like, I don't know, man. There's been a couple of bosses that have slapped me kind of hard, but other than that, nothing really damages me. Honestly, the big fallen guys with a stick do more damage than, like, the last four bosses. So I'm kind of expecting like Lilith to just kind of like slap me once and I'm gonna die. So also they keep mentioning Mephisto. Mephisto was kind of like whatever in Diablo 2. So I'm kind of glad he's getting more like I don't know. I was gonna say airtime. It's not really what I mean. I'm just glad we're seeing more of Mephisto. Maybe we're gonna fight him. That'd be cool. I always thought Mephisto was cool and his name was cool. So I don't know. Yes, I still do sellers. If I see a seller, I just run right into it. It takes like a minute or less, like 30 seconds, maybe even less. Yeah, like I said, I know I've said this like 4 times, but dude, do your sellers. They're great. I love them. At least, you know, in the beginning. I'm not saying do them later, because I have no idea what to do later. Found ourselves a new town, which is always nice. Following the main quest line, I'm just going to keep grinding through it. I really want a freaking horse, man. Like, it better not be. It better not be one of those things where it's like you don't get it until level 50, because I will be so sad. Once again, we got the quest where the spirit guy's like, "Oh no, they're eating me." So I'm assuming he's gonna betray me again. Maybe. Let's see. You gonna attack me now? Uh, okay. Whatever, I guess. Oh, of course. He didn't attack me because the loot was trash. That's why. It makes sense. We hit a nice little milestone here. 1 second. There we go. Level 30. Let's go. I don't think that unlocks anything, but I don't know. It feels cool. I like it. Oh, apparently I unlocked a new health potion, maybe? I probably don't have the plants for it. I think I'm 2 upgrades down now. Maybe only one. I don't know, man. To be honest, I pretty much never use the potions, so I didn't really pay attention to it. Doing this little dungeon here, grabbing another aspect. Had to free like these prisoners to open a door. Somehow that makes sense. I had to kill this resurrected nerd, and once we do, there we go. Hey, another aspect unlocked. There it goes. I was like, wait, why is it popping up? That would have been really awkward. But yeah, I got the aspect done. I don't really know how to use them yet, but we'll figure it out. Don't worry. I'll find a way. I decided that I should upgrade everything on my gear. I was starting to in the beginning, but then I changed my mind. But I have enough money, and I don't really spend money on anything else, so might as well, you know, try to not die. Oh, that also increased the movement speed of my boots? What am I doing? Upgrade your gear. Don't be an idiot like me. I killed some guy, stole his key, and I don't know who the hell this is, but we saved you. Hey, hey, buddy. You are no longer a prisoner, I guess. Congrats. And then we had to fight this boss. Honestly, this boss is the scariest thing I've fought so far. I don't know what the heck it was doing, but it had this ability. Like, look at that. He just slaps me in the face for a ton of damage. I don't know why. I guess it's because all my skeletons were dead, and I'm a lot squishier than I thought. But, yeah, that was scary. I don't want to die. Thanks for the weapon, though. I can finally replace that, legendary. That chest just came out of that man's pocket, and it had a unique. Okay, sure. Show, please. I mean, it's okay. You know, it like triggers a corpse explosion. Sorry, my voice is dying. I mean, like, I don't really have any corpses, man. Like, sure, it's cool for clear speed, I guess. So I ended up finding a piece of gear that I don't know if I'm ever gonna take off. You ready for this? Boom. Blood Surge basically has spell echo now. My god. What a rig. What the hell? I was so excited I wanted to keep playing, but there was a crazy thunderstorm going on. And like I even got a warning on my phone and stuff. It was pretty bad, so I had to get offline, unplugged my computer just to be safe, and yeah, it was pretty sad. The message said that the storm was only supposed to last like 40 minutes. It ended up being like 3 or 4 hours. So that sucked. I only lost power for like literally like 10 seconds, which is pretty surprising. But I'm glad that I got offline because it was pretty sketchy for a while. Not gonna lie, it was pretty sketchy. But we jumped back in, did some events, and I hit this point where I was like, dude, I got the golem, but oh sorry, I kind of should have mentioned that, huh? I did the golem quest, which by the way, you can actually just click on the quest and it'll track it and show you where it is. But it turns out you actually have to have your skills on the bar for them to work, which in hindsight obviously makes sense, but basically what that means is if I want to have skeletons and a golem, I'm going to lose 2 active skills, which is pretty bad. So I did a lot of like testing and looking at stuff, trying to figure out which way I wanted to go. It was either go 2 golems or sorry, go golem and skeleton, or go golem and then just take all the buffs from the skeletons. Which, you know, you're going to see me messing around quite a bit, but ultimately I end up abandoning the skeletons, and I ended up taking the thing on the tree that makes their buff even better. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. Not only does that give me like, I think it's like 35 or something all res, but it gave me some free energy, which hey, why not, man? It's a good time. I wasn't really sure how like noticeable the res was going to be, so you'll see me swapping back and forth between skeletons and golems. But just know, ultimately, I decided to say screw the skeletons. Not only are they pain in the butt to resurrect all the time, but the most like important moment I need them is against bosses, and like there's no easy way to get corpses without wasting a ton of skill points. So ultimately, I got rid of them. But you'll see that, like I said, you'll see them every once in a while. I had to go through a sandstorm, and there was like these heat-seeking tornadoes. Like, look, it just hunted me down, bro. Like, what the hell? But ultimately, it's a pretty safe area. It wasn't a big deal. Got a challenge done. Wait, I looked, and it says I've done Act 1 and Act 3, but I didn't see Act 2. So I don't know what's going on, man. Maybe like Act 2 is just so bad they didn't bother giving it a challenge. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But just a quick example, you can see my resist right there. Switch back. Boop. Bam. Okay, so it's like 20. It's like close to 20 all res. That's pretty good, man. I went up and beat up some old lady that really liked fire. She did like no damage. But I will tell you, I am noticing my damage going up quite a bit. Quite a bit. Found ourselves a new town, which, you know, new waypoint. It's always cool, I guess. I'm starting to get anxious. I'm going to be honest with you. Getting really freaking anxious as we get closer and closer to the end of the game. I don't know how close I am because I haven't really looked through all the challenges, but I'm kind of nervous. I really don't want to die. I don't want to start over. But at the same time, that risk is what makes this so fun, so I can't really complain. Also, those chests that require a key, don't waste your time. They're dog shit. They're pure dog shit. I have never once even gotten something decent from that garbage chest. Unlocked another +1 skill point for all my characters. At least that's what I believe it is. Someone's bloody dog was like yelling at me for a while. Then it ran away, and I was like, okay, that was interesting. Found ourselves another cellar, which, as you know, I love these things. It's like, I don't know, man. The density is so nice, and like I said, 30 seconds. I know I keep saying it, but I like him. Doggy came back, except he wasn't so bloody this time. He had some like homie riding him. Fight was a joke. It did no damage. After a while, I stopped dodging the fire thing because it didn't do any damage. I just stood in it and did damage. It was great. He did no damage, and I did damage. After killing the dog, guess what, baby? Oh yeah, we got a horse. And would you look at that? What does that say? What does that say? Oh shit! I don't have to do it on anyone else. Wait, does that mean like at level 1 I will have a horse? Because that will be fantastic. Killed Dario, or at least like undead Dario. I don't really know. The fight was pretty easy, and she dropped garbage. So thank you, Dario. Apparently, I just finished Act 4. Okay. Act 5 it is. Let's go. Found ourselves a cursed chest, which dropped trash. I mean, it dropped a lot of rares. That's cool. I won't complain. Whatever. I'm a little ball of lightning. Oh, a ring. Hey, blood mist. Okay. Damn. Not bad. I mean, it's not great, but hey, it's a thing. I unlocked another aspect, and at this point, I was like, okay, this is getting ridiculous. I'm like, in Act 5, and I have no idea how to use these. And maybe, like, they expect you to have this at, like, level 1 or something. So I was like, I'm going to go to town, just talk to every vendor, see if I can figure it out. I ended up finding the Occultist, which apparently is the character that does it. And unfortunately, it's not just, like, a passive buff you get. You have to, like, put it on a piece of gear. So at least I wasn't missing out on anything, I guess. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't put it on, but I needed, like, a special resource, so yeah, whatever. Fair enough. Once again, I took another chance on the key chest, and it was dog shit. What a surprise. Thanks for nothing. Hey, double unique. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's loot. Decompose. Okay, I guess. Oh, that's kind of cool. Random event. See what we get. Hey, we got unique. Why is it always a ring? I mean, I'm not complaining, I guess, but... Oh, that's actually kind of sick. Okay. Got some booties. Any good? Nope, those are dog shit. Alright. I am the undying ghost man. No, I burned your finger in the temple. I did. I swear to God. I watched him do it. Motherfucker. Found ourselves some booties. Please be good. Please. Those are pretty trash. I mean, I feel like that'd be good for somebody, right? Maybe. Just not me. So I'm pretty sure we're about, like, I don't know. It feels like we're at the end of the game. I'm, like, fighting all these bosses and generals, and I'm marching with, like, an army of idiots who don't do anything. We're going through hell and whatnot. I will say, though, I was pretty surprised to see freaking Durio. What the hell? This is the first boss in the entire game that I was like, dude, am I gonna have to leave? Like, look at my potions. I could not tank this man. I could not tank anything he did. And, like, I can only avoid so many of his abilities. The boss was scary, dude. But you'll never believe the weapon he dropped. My God. Holy fuck. Basic skills at 54% increased attack speed. Not gonna lie. That weapon is god tier. I am very happy to have that. It fills me with great joy. Dude, this hell place is badass. Not only does it give me a ton of uniques, or not a ton, but it's giving me a ridiculous amount of XP, and there's just rares everywhere. I've banked 3 times. What is going on? I fought Ashtava or Ashkava. I don't know what this guy is. Some poison dude. He did literally nothing. Probably the most boring fight I've had in hell so far. But it dropped 2 legendaries, so okay. Hey, Bone Spears, okay. Out of respect for old Necro, I would like to play Bone Spear, but no pressure. But that would definitely help. Would help a lot. That shield sucks though. So I like talked to an eyeball. Some stuff fell from the sky. Some dude's bleeding now, and now I'm like in a nightmare, I guess. I don't really know what's going on, but I had to fight like 8 bosses, and none of them dropped any loot. But on the bright side, they were really easy to kill, and they had a low amount of HP. So, fair enough. If you do not want to see what happens at the end of this game, look away. The story will be spoiled. Ooh. Oh shit. What's that smell? Smells like a little bitch. No, I'm just kidding. It's time to fight Lilith, which I'm gonna be honest with you. In hindsight, it's like I'm like laughing about it. But dude, I was anxious. I was stressed out, dude. I was really expecting her to like one-shot me. Yeah. I don't know what that means, but okay. I have a sword that lets me attack at the speed of light. So phase one was kind of a joke. She did no damage. I will say though, even though she doesn't do damage, her mechanics and visual skills are really cool. I really like the design. I really like how she telegraphs her skills in a cool way. It's a very intuitive fight. I love the design of the phase two, and I have to know if I would have stayed on that platform when it fell, would I have died? Because like I was so like my brain was so turned off at this point. I was just like mashing skills. I didn't even notice the ground was literally falling underneath me. I will say though, this boss was a really fun fight. It wasn't difficult. It was really easy. Probably one of the easiest bosses of the fight, or of the the entire thing. But Duria was the hardest. But visually and like the way her skills like work and look, really nice. I really think they did a good job. She just needs to she just needs to do a little bit more damage.
Conflict. And yet, here we are. Again. I gave you free will. And you've squandered it. Wasting it on a crusade you don't understand. You chose tyranny when offered freedom. A poor legacy for my gift. Without me, you would have no victory. And its cost will be more than you can pay.
That cutscene was kind of sick. I kind of like how subtle it was. It wasn't as crazy as when they like blew up the gates to heaven. I like it. I think they did a good job. I'm sorry my graphics had to be turned down. I'll talk about that more in a minute. In terms of what we got for gear, it's pretty cool. I don't know why that's like more of a grayish orange, but sick. Hey, how's it going? If you made it this far in the video, I just want to say thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. We are almost level 84, and as you can see, we have our freaking awesome horse. It even makes little pedals, dude. My God, I love this thing. If you have not seen how fast these things go, I'm in a town, so I can't show you. Also, if you hold your mouse close, it only does that. But if you go away, it actually runs. That's awesome. Look at that. That's sick. You can like jump off it and shit. I don't know, it's a good time. Anyway, we have our blood golem here. Our gear is mediocre. Mediocre at best, except, of course, except for one thing. This. My God. What a weapon. What a goddamn weapon. Holy fuck. Pretty happy about that. Can't complain. My rings or whatever, it actually gives me a ton of life, so I don't complain. And of course we have this because Spell Echo is good. Spell Echo is very good. I'm looking to take this off. Probably gonna take it off pretty soon, but it's like I don't want to just take it off just to be like, all right, I'm not using it anymore. I really want like something to replace it with, and I really just don't have that. As far as our stash goes, we have quite a few uniques saved up. Nothing like groundbreaking, nothing crazy. I do wonder, like, is it possible to like extract like 2 copies of this and put it on 2 different pieces of gear, or can this mod only be on a shield? Like stuff like that are things I need to know because that could change everything I do. I do have a couple of cool weapons sitting around, but nothing too crazy. Just a quick look at my character here. My damage reduction is, I don't really know if it's good or bad. I really don't. Like, I don't know if it's just because I'm on World Tier 1 or whatever, but so far nothing really hurts me at all. The only thing that even came close to making me run out of potions was Duriel, and that guy was scary. Other than that, no issues anywhere. So I don't really know if you want to see the skill build. It's not it's not like the tree is complicated, but it's very simple. We went for Hembridge. Come over here, and oh, sorry, go over here. Basically, the TLDR of this character. Um, Obviously we have Blood Mist as an emergency. I pretty much never have to do it. But we curse enemies, and by cursing them, we do more damage to them. The curse makes them slow and deal less damage. We have like 3 different ways to get fortify, so we can max out our fortification. And we also stack a little bit of overpower, which is basically just like a chance for a mega version of your skill to do extra damage. Sorry, my voice is dying. I'm getting pretty sick. The weather changes. We also have Bone Storm. It doesn't really do a ton of damage, but I really do like the Prime Bone Storm, which is very, very nice. Makes you take less damage. We also have the Blood Golem, and we're also taking the Standalone, which gives me great physical damage reduction. Or sorry, just global reduction. I thought it was physical. What the hell? We also have Memento Mori, which makes all of my sacrifices, so like this right here, just increase by 30%. So yeah, we get a ton of non-fizz res, and we get a ton of essence, which is pretty cool. Sorry my voice is dying on you, but I just want to say I had fun. I had fun, just going my own way. I will say one of the fans in my computer I think is dying, so I had to turn the graphics down a little bit, and I do apologize about that. But there's really nothing I can do about it right now. We're almost level 44. I guess the end game is whatever the heck this is. I'm gonna figure that out. I'm gonna mess with it. I'm not gonna jump up in world tier yet. I'd at least like to be res capped. I'm assuming res cap is 75, I believe. I don't know, man. I'm gonna work on defense a little bit more. We got a ton of like salvage saved up for our next character. I would like to level the next character, get it to like level 20 or 30. That way, when this character dies, I don't have to just start from the beginning. That's usually how I play hardcore. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll see. Sorry for talking to you so long. I really appreciate you watching this. Sundays I don't record, and Mondays I have PT. I'll try to get a video up Monday, but no guarantees. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.